Is rolling, we're going live. So we're live. We are live. Hi everyone. Good afternoon. Good evening from Nigeria and good evening from UK. I'm happy to be back here. I think it's been a long time I did a YouTube live, but it's okay. People are already in the studio. So you can see my guest is right on time and she did night duty. So I want us to say a very big thank you to her because it's huge sacrifice. I know what night duty is. And it's very different from our Nigerian nursing system. It's very, very different. So thank you so much, Wisdom, for coming today.
You're
Thank you.
welcome. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, and I hope we know that she's speaking live with us today from Canada. She is started working with our Bada Health Service, and that's, in fact, I want to say a very big thank you to you, Wisdom, because a lot of people are very shy to come on live. They don't want to. Oh, I mean, I want to hide I want to hide myself and all those things. I've encountered it a lot of times. So for you coming today, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, everybody joining us. As you are coming, please kindly click the like button. That is when YouTube will show this video out to more people. Just click the like. That's what I need everybody to do right now. We have over 50 people already in the studio. Click the like button as you're coming in. So, Wisdom, can we get to meet you? The people would like to meet you. They are ready. Everybody's anticipating, and then let's get to meet you.
Thank you so much, Nasufela, for having me. And I'm so excited to
Oh
be
my
here.
Yeah.
And when I say to be here, obviously I'm excited to be on.
What happened? Oh my God, is it my network or our network? Is it my network or your network? I don't know what happened, but I hope she'll be back soon. Maybe it's our network. I don't know. I don't think it's my network. Can we hear me? Am I frozen too? If you can hear me, please drop it so that I know that you can hear me. Can we hear me? Can you hear me? Can we hear me? Because my guess is frozen. So I want to be sure that we can hear me. Can we hear me? I think it's our network. I'll add her back when she's Wisdom. When you are back, let me know. I'm going to add you back. Okay. So I'm going to remove her now, and then when she's back, yes, she will be back soon. So while she's away, let's talk about briefings about the AHS pilot program. It is real. Sorry, please excuse me 1 minute. I want to. And this thing is Sorry, I had to just go off for 1 minute. So it is real for people that be asking me, also fella. So is this real? Am I going to be able to do this? It is 100% real. There is no. Okay, my guest is back.
Wow. What
Oh,
happened?
I think it's your network.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, no, it's no worries. I know the rural sites are like that. My site too, I have terrible network sometimes. So yes, want to meet you. Our viewers at home, they would like to meet you. So please introduce yourself to us.
My name is Wisdom, and I'm here in Canada, but originally I'm from Nigeria. I'm a graduate nurse here in Alberta, Canada, and back home I was a registered nurse. I graduated from the first and the best university in Nigeria. That's the University of Ibadan.
Okay.
Yeah. So for this live, that's basically what is to me.
Alrighty, thank you so much. Wisdom, you are too proud. This gay.
I have to be proud
I'm just
now.
teasing. I'm
If
just
you
teasing.
do, I know.
We've never met in person, but whenever we speak, we kind of connect. And I think she has a mind like my mind because I like to, present yourself well, present yourself good. Like you don't have to sell yourself cheap or little. You don't have to be the richest person before you talk about yourself in a very nice way. That's not being proud. That's positioning yourself because it's the way you carry yourself. People will carry you. If you carry yourself like I'm just me, they'll say you are just you. But if you carry yourself like I am not so fella,
Exactly.
the only not so fella that you will know, people will carry you that way. So yeah. So can you tell us how you migrated into Canada? What was your migration experience?
Okay, for me, let me just put this thing out. I'm a
Yeah.
Christian and I'm so big on God. Okay. So like
Yeah.
if I'm talking, you can be saying God, 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 because that is my own journey. And another thing for myself is I have the best circle. Like I have the best family and I have the best friends. And why am I saying that is because I do not isolate myself. Some
Mm-hmm.
people, when they want to do jackpot journey, they hide it from everybody.
Yeah.
But my girls are the best girls. I don't hide anything from them. And it's because they give me all the support and, even financial support that I might need for the journey. For me, it has always been Canada or nothing.
Hmm.
Like that, it was that for me. So like I never explored any other country. So it was Canada.
Wow.
So even before AHS came out, I had already started my Canada pursuit. So
Mm-hmm.
like I had done the NNS and whatever, whatever, whatever. So when AHS happened, like it happened while I was on my Canada journey. And for me, it was kind of funny because like I was exploring Ontario at that point, and I had already done an interview for a job, and it was successful. Like everything was going smoothly. It was just remaining me getting my license. That was for a job in Ontario. And then
Not-
let me tell you something. I actually got to know about AHS or nurse Ofela status. At that time, we were not even cool, right? I don't even know I got your contact, and I do not know why you even saved my number that I was able to see your
I
status.
don't know
But I'm
too.
pleased
I
to
don't
ask
know too. I
you.
remember.
I'm so happy that you saved my number. So that day, you just posted a screenshot on your status. I think at that time, AHS was new. So you
Yeah.
had not put it out because you did not know how
Yes.
it was going to unfold. So I
Exactly.
think you
Exactly.
told your inner circle, right?
Yes.
So I think
Yes.
somebody told you that, oh, they shortlisted me, something like that, and you
Yeah.
screenshot it. You still did not say
Yeah.
something so much
Yes.
about it.
Yes.
So I just
Yes.
saw AHS and I went to Google. I searched AHS. I said it was Avatar Health Service. Then I
Mm-hmm.
surfed through their website, and then I
Mm-hmm.
saw international applicants and I
Yeah.
applied. Why am I
Wow.
saying all this is information sometimes come in
Sorry,
tricky.
wisdom. Sorry, wisdom. Let me
Yeah.
just add Sarah. Remember, let me just add Sarah. Hi, Sarah. Are you okay to use your video or just your voice? Let me know. Whichever you want to do, I'm fine.
Yeah, I think I'm okay with the
Voice.
audio.
Okay,
Yes,
that's good.
voice.
So, hi everyone, this is Sarah. I brought Sarah in because some people, the video I posted about filling the AHS survey was from my perspective of an NCLEX passer. She has not passed NCLEX and she has filled the survey. So, if you have questions surrounding, because some people are saying my question are different from theirs, which can happen. So, she's going to be the one to answer our question when it comes to filling the survey, what to expect. So, welcome, Sarah. Sarah, thank you so much for coming. She's one of my mentees too. So, yeah. Okay.
Thank you, ma.
Hi, Sarah.
Yeah, she's just coming back from work. So everybody on this live show have put in
Hi, hi, wisdom. Good
Sarah
Yeah.
evening.
is
Oh,
just
I
coming
think
from
it's
work and she had to hop on this live. I really appreciate, and wisdom just coming from work. She had to hop on this live. I'm in class. I actually in class. I had to tell my supervisor I'll be back. So we are all sacrificed something to be here today. Okay. Okay, wisdom. Let's go. So you said
Yeah.
opportunities
As I
coming in.
was saying, yeah, as I was saying, like I went through AHS website and I saw the international applicant stuff and I applied. Why am I saying all this story? Is because sometimes, like I said, information will come in trickles. You might not get the whole information. You should
Yeah.
be like proactive and do your research sometimes. Like we should not just depend on some people. Like even after this live, do your research, right? We are going to give
Yeah.
you the complete information. By the end of the day, the onions is still on you to do your own research. So that was it
Mm-hmm.
for me. I applied and I was shortlisted. Everything happened so fast.
Mm-hmm.
And but then, like I said, I had already done my NNES. I was with Ontario and I already had a job and all that. Then AHS reached out to me that if I wanted to go with them, I would have to cancel my NNS application for Ontario. And
Sorry.
mind you, I paid this one with my money, and they said I
Yeah.
had to cancel it before I can port to them, and they gave me ultimatum of 2 weeks.
Oh wow.
And at that point, I actually did not know what to do because I'm like, I actually did not know so much about AHS. So I'm like, why would I leave an in quotes job that I have and follow AHS?
Mm.
Like this is even the very beginning. Well, I told Nosofela at that time, and she encouraged me to go for it. I told my father too, and he encouraged me to go for AHS. So I cancelled my NNS application. And right from that time, AHS started paying my bills. Do you understand? Like I did not have to pay with my money anymore. And even
Yeah.
the at that time, the NNS was $650, right? I paid with my
Yeah.
money,
It's
and
1,000
they're still going to
Canadian
be
Canadian dollars, 650 USD and 1,000 Canadian dollars.
Yes, and they're still going to refund that money for me, even though like I had done that before I met them. So from that point, when I signed the whatever that was going to continue with AHS, they started paying my bills. Like this, they were guiding me to do my things and all that. And basically, I didn't have to do. I didn't have to do so much. I just have to do AHS to say do this. I'm going to do this, and that was it for me.
Okay, yeah.
And then
So
the visa application came and they got me what they call
it's
LMIA, and I was able to.
going to get there.
Okay,
So
okay,
that she came in late. Don't worry, ma. We are just it's just about preamble. You are not late. It's just preamble for now. So Sarah came in and wisdom. So she just told us about our journey briefly. She's going to still break it down for us. So what I want you to please highlight for us is thing. And there was something important she said I want us to also take note of. Opportunity may not come together. It may not be a full info. And there is something about me which she pointed out, which I'm going to elaborate on. When I get an info, because I love my credibility, whatever you hear from me, know that I have done my research or I know that it's true. I don't just put things on my status because I saw it on Google. You can't find me doing that. So when I got wind of that AHS pilot info, I wanted to put it to a text. So I told my inner circle, and then when they came with feedback, I was not so sure yet. I said, okay, let me put. So whatever I want to test, I usually put on my status first. I usually will not go to Instagram first. No, I usually don't do Instagram first or YouTube. No, I do all my tests on my status, my inner circle. Then when I know that this thing is, coming up, then I put it out to the general. Because anything I put on Instagram, YouTube, it goes viral, like at least to my reach. Yeah. So information may not coming together. So the small, pick it up together, make more research. Imagine she did not Google what is the meaning of AHS. Because people came to my DM that same day, say, what is AHS? I had to, tell them. But she took an extra step. We cannot be successful if you are doing everything every other person is doing. No. If every other person is going this way, you are going that way. Your success cannot be ahead of them. You are following them basically. So we have to find way to always do things extra for ourselves. Like, just how do I go the extra mile? So wisdom, that was really outstanding. That was really phenomenal for you to, take that step to make inquiry. So I want you to highlight for us step by step, if you can, I don't know if you have something written down for us, like from the process where you applied to shortlisting you, like the steps, so that, because I know you might follow the same way for others that are trying to apply now. So let us know. Then Sarah will come in to tell us some things briefly, but I want you to tell us the steps first. From the process that you applied, what happened, you were shortlisted, then after shortlisting, they sent you link for Canada and anything like that. Just like point. We're not doing explanation on them, but except people ask.
okay. For me, I applied. There's this something they call international applicants on
Yeah,
AHS website. So I clicked
yeah,
on that and I applied, and I got the mail that I was shortlisted, and then they said they were going to reach back to me. So they reached out to me as regards my NNAS. But at that time, I had already done my NNAS, so I just sent them my application number,
yeah,
and I sent them my application number, and then they changed it to Alberta for me. So like after that one was successful, they sent me email. They sent me link to CRNA. That's the licensure body, so that I can start my licensure
yeah,
journey. Me, I was not ready to delay, so I did everything fast, fast, fast. The
yeah,
CRNA, all the modules, I did it in 2 days. I submitted, and I think it was in May. I got my license in May. I got scheduled for interview in that same May. I did my interview. They replied me that same day that my interview was successful. Everything happened in May for me.
mm,
Yeah. And after the successful interview, they said they were going to reach back to me for my LMIA. So, like
yeah.
in 2 weeks, I got my LMIA and I used my
How
LMIA
was
to apply to
how
my.
was the interview experience? I want us to talk about the interview experience.
Ah, okay, the interview.
So let
Okay,
me say
like,
something here, wisdom. So if you get to the interview stage, please, this is not a time to relent. They drop people even at the interview stage. So if you don't do it at the interview stage, no sponsorship. So the interview stage is not the time to say, oh, I've been interviewed. It is the time to do more work. So she's going to tell us her experience. She's so fast to highlight the point. Okay, if I can repeat what she said, if I can remember correctly. So she applied on the AHS website. because when you apply, usually you'll be shocked. You'll be sent an email that says you should send in your credentials, because I did it myself. So I kind of know the steps a little. So I did, because I did it I put it to the test. So when you apply, you wait for and when you are applying, Shobola will take us on all those ones. Make sure that at a sitting like this, you finish it. Your network must be great. You must, there's no each, because if you come in again and you apply, it will tell you that the email has been taken or has been used. And I don't want the system to have you duplicate. If you are duplicated in a system, it is not a guarantee. Anything can happen. It's better you go in once and finish. So once you apply, you get an email saying that you should send your credentials. For me, I was asked to send my transcript, because I finished from a private university. I have it handy, so I sent in my transcript. Send your resume, send your whatever you have. Then we're able to submit BLS, CPR, and all these things. Your nursing certifications, but now they're saying don't put BLS, don't put CPR. Maybe they don't want to see all those ones. So afterwards, they will now send you back an email that says you are shortlisted. When you are shortlisted, there will be links there that will take you to, and if you have not started NNAS, she had done NNAS, so she didn't need that step. She only needs to port her NNAS from Ontario to Alberta. So you will have a link for NNAS. You will have a link for College of Registered Nurses of Alberta. Two of them, you register with them. Then for Canada, you would go on your process with them on your journey until you get your provisional license, and they will issue your ATT. Then for NNAS, they will treat your document as urgent from AHS. And once they are done, they will forward your report to AHS. After all that, after you satisfy both parties, both the NNAS and the CRNA, you will now get date for an interview. So I hope we got that, because somebody said she's fast, so I tried to break it down again. So that's it. Then now they are not asking for IELTS. Before, they were not asking for IELTS. So once they send you an email back after you register now, they will ask you to go and do IELTS and give you deadline. If you are shortlisted in January, your deadline is March 31st, I think. So like a month or two. So once you apply in this batch, prayerfully and by faith, start reading for IELTS, because you won't have time to read for that IELTS for that long. So what were we saying? Okay, yes, into the interview. Please share your interview experience with us. How many days? Okay, somebody's asking the question here. She said, when you applied, how many days did it take for them to get back to you when you applied?
Like, for them to say I was shortlisted was within like 3 days for me.
Yeah, because at that time that I posted that information, AHS was really fresh. I said to be like maybe the first 5,000 people, if not the first 1,000 people, because it was really, and a lot of people were not talking. A lot of people do not do Canada, whatever. I think I'm one of the major people that do Canada stuff. A lot of people don't do Canada stuffs. So a lot of people are not talking about it.
Yeah.
So yes, it was among the first set. So they were really fast. But the time varies. That's what I would say. The time varies. Somebody said, which exam did you do before you apply? I don't know what the person mean by that, but I don't know. Which exam did you do before you apply? I don't know what you mean by exam. Lauren.
Maybe the person meant NCLEX or something.
Okay, I don't know. She didn't do NCLEX, so it's not.
Well, like, I didn't do any examination. I didn't do nothing. I did nothing. Well, the only thing I had were my credentials, like my BSc degree and all that. That's all, and my license. So I didn't have to do any exam.
Yes, everybody will get an automated response. Kindly give them time. They are getting more applications now. Let us remember that this is their second batch. All the doubting Thomas from the first batch are now applying. So you cannot expect to get a fast response. Yeah, so people do calls with me and they say, I did not know. I thought when I saw the result, I just thought it was nurses did not apply. I was like, why did you apply? I just thought it was, I didn't really. Now they're applying because now they see that it is true. So you may not get a fast response. Just be patient with them. So let her tell us. We'll answer questions later. Because I won't delay us. I want to use 1 hour on this live, please, so that everybody can get back to their business. So tell us about your interview experience.
Okay, I want to say something briefly about the IELTS. You don't have to wait for them to tell you to go and do IELTS before you go and do it. Like, I don't like when you wait for things. Other people are waiting. Then how do you want your own to be like very fast and distinct? do everything, be prepared, so that when they get back to you that same day, you are replying them with your IELTS, and you can go ahead and do
Exactly.
everything you are supposed to do. All right. For my interview, I don't have so much years of experience in nursing, right? But like Nosofela said, I know how to sell myself very well. I never sell myself short. Like I know how to hype myself, and I think it's important people learn how to hype themselves.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
another thing is you need to learn to read the room. That works for me. So and for the interview, any interview anybody wants to do, I think it's important that you go through the job requirements that the company
Yeah.
is putting in. So I went through the job requirements, I read everything, so I knew what they wanted. So from the job requirements, I knew what they wanted was somebody that was vast in everything. So like
Yeah.
while I was
No,
doing the
wisdom is
interview,
actually a very smart person. So it's one of the things we need to have in life. Even if you're not a nurse, we need to have some major smart attributes. See, I don't when I was working in clinicals in Nigeria, I was of course a nurse manager, and then my patient will always tell me, why do I know a bit of everything? And I tell my nurses like when we're gisting that it's not say I know everything, but I'm going to this patient's room. It's not like the patient is an emergency now. I already know I'm going there. Okay, this patient is presenting with pleural effusions. What do? I read about pleural effusion, even if it's to Google 5 minutes before I go into that room, so that when they ask me question, I'm talking like an authority. It's just being smart. You might have even forgotten pleural effusion. It's okay to forget, but you know that this patient is under your care. So what do? Read about it, because anybody can question you with nurse. I did the one with Mr. A. So what is this? And by the time you're talking, they're like, she knows what she's doing. By the time you're talking and you don't know, and they're like, what kind of nurse is nursing that man? That's why he died, because that nurse, she's very dumb. Don't be that nurse. Don't let anybody, don't allow it at all. I hate it. There are things that we can prevent. Don't allow, in fact, sometimes you can say, okay, can you give me a minute? I need to attend to another patient. Quickly go to the toilet and Google what you have to Google, and then go and tell them the answer. It's that simple. We don't have to. So she's actually a very smart person. I think we need to relate some of the things that she's saying. So yes, you went to the website, you read it.
yeah, so I read the job requirements and I knew what they wanted. I knew that they wanted somebody that was vast in everything. So when I went for the interview, I knew I was going to present myself as a general nurse. And there's no lie. I worked in Nigeria. You basically work everywhere. Like I had rotated through all the units. So when I got there, I let them know, okay, in Nigeria, I practice as a general nurse, and I listed all the units that I've worked. In my mind, you should get vacancy for one of the positions, like one of the units. Do you understand? I knew like I don't know what unit they might want to put me in, but I sold everything that last there'll be one place I'll fit into. So that was what I did. Somebody is asking what kind of questions was I asked in the interview stage.
Yeah,
People that's before you even get to the questions, it's about you even understanding what the interview is going to be about, right?
exactly.
It's really not about what question were you asked now. You need to understand the mind of the interviewer. That's how to first even be successful at interview stage. So that was what I told them, and they said I should run them through my day-to-day activity as a nurse. I ran them through it, and everything was going smoothly. But then I read their faces. I did not feel like they were satisfied. That was my truth. Like I did
Okay.
not feel like they were satisfied. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? And I'm like, okay, I'm also a registered midwife. I just put that in. I do not like midwifery. So I did not even say that. I did not say that. So when I felt like they were not feeling me like that, I'm like, so I told them that I'm also a registered midwife, that have a license to practice as a midwife. And they were like, wow, are you serious? Tell us about it. I'm like, Jesus Christ. So I had to tell them about my midwifery journey and all of those things. And I knew that if they were going to give me a job position, it was going to be about midwifery. So like if I just said I should focus on the type of questions they were going to ask me, I probably would just answer them without reading the room and not noticing that they were probably not so satisfied with me and
Mhm.
just move. And then I'm going to say, I answered all the questions and I did not get the job. So while you are answering questions, study the people so that you would know whether they are feeling you or they are not feeling you. And you can
Yeah,
also get to know the field that they want you to talk about. I feel like nurses in
yeah,
Nigeria, we are general nurses. We can function
yeah.
anywhere we find ourselves. So
Exactly.
like
Exactly.
don't let us like shut ourselves by saying, oh, I'm a pediatric nurse. The truth is, if you sell yourself as a pediatric nurse, if they do not have position for pediatric nurse at that time, they're not going to give you any job because there's no job for you. But like if you let them know that you probably worked in emergency, like my colleague,
Yeah.
she said she's worked in emergency, she has worked in pediatrics, she has worked in labor. Definitely there's going to be something for you. So that's that about the interview. Did I cover all the
So
areas?
yes, I think you did.
Okay.
The thing is, we might be able to, answer everybody. We'll give you the basic information because I see I've told people that you don't need IELTS, you don't need NCLEX to apply. Somebody is still asking me, does that mean NNS is not part of? See, you just have to take one step at a time. You cannot have the whole information. What you should know right now is that the link to apply is on my last video. In fact, the last 2 or 3 videos I did on YouTube is there. Even on Instagram, my Instagram channel is there. Go and apply. You don't need to have NNAS. You don't need to have NCLEX. You don't need to even have IELTS from now. You don't need those 3 things at the moment. When you apply, start reading for your IELTS because they will not ask you to give the IELTS result after you have been shortlisted. So they would be the one to email you the links for NNAS and CANA to register with them. But for someone like me, that when I applied to them, I already had NNAS. That was for my test. I didn't need that because I'm already in Canada. I already have NNAS. So if you have NNAS, if you don't have it, it's okay. Apply as you are, but make sure that you have your transcript ready. You have your, not that my transcript ready in the next 5 months. I don't think you should. If you apply, then know that your own application may take up to 1 year because your transcript is not even ready. So what do you want to present?
And let me
A
say
500
this
level,
thing. Okay, I
yeah,
want to say
please
something,
continue.
especially for Nigerians. Pay,
Mhm.
spend money on some things. Don't go to like I finished in a federal university. Some things do not happen the way private universities will happen. Don't go to that place and just give somebody 500 naira. Is it forever? Is it for Gary? Like me, I spend money because I know that I need that thing. So like I don't care. Like I can give you anything because I know I need that thing urgently, and it's going to fetch me much more. I'm not saying you should go and be wasting money or all those things, but like appreciate people and encourage them so that they can do your job faster. It is Nigeria
Yeah.
and it is what it is.
Yes, exactly. Don't wait for. That's why I tell people. Then when you apply now, some people now go and wait. I said, some people say they will email
And
us
be waiting for
for IELTS.
protocol.
Start
Nothing
reading
is
for
going to
IELTS.
happen.
Start reading for it so that by the time they're emailing you back, even if you have not written, maybe you have like a week to. You have to put some things to faith and you have to pray and you have to like just believe that this thing will work. And somebody said that
And
the
I
500
also
level.
want to say, okay, please continue.
No. I want you to say what you want to say.
Now I forgot.
Okay. Because you say can a 500 level student apply? Because you don't have I don't think you have a nursing license yet for a 500 level student. I don't know. Because for me, I went from school of nursing to Babcock, so I already have a license. So I don't know how it goes for straight takers. So plus your class will be ready at 500 level. Yes, you're almost done. But then, except you want to gamble it, you can gamble it. Anything is possible. But it's not a sure guarantee because they will look at BSc people first, who have 1 year experience, at least 2 years experience before they come to 500 level nursing students. So some people have to be
Why the
realistic that
500 level will not be able to apply is because she does not have a degree certificate. So there's nothing she's
exactly.
even going to upgrade in the first instance. She might have a license because I had my license in 400 level, but
There
she
is
will
no
not
age
have a degree
limit.
certificate.
So some CNOs came in with this program, if you get to know. Some ACNOs came with this program. I didn't see them, but people came to give me the testimony. So there is no age limit. Apply. Because my
So
60 years old people are still working in Canada now. Yes. They're still not still at 60 years old, they are working. So apply. You can't at least, I know that at least maybe 50 or 60 marks. That would be, so apply if you have all the qualifications. If you are not a nurse, don't apply. Or somebody has asked me, if you are not a nurse, it's not for tech people, it's not for social study, it's not for agric. If you are not a nurse, ma apply. Also, your long, but we draw the turn our local. Don't apply if you are not a nurse. Sarah Shokola, please come on. Are you here with us?
Yes, I'm here.
Sarah. Okay, so Sarah is going to tell us what we need to get ready before we start. Because by the time you're applying, I want you to do it on a seat. Like when you sit down like this, apply and move. I don't want you to go and come back. So Sarah will tell us what we need get ready before we even click on that site. So, Sarah, over to you.
All right, thank you. Good evening, everybody. And
If
I
like
don't know,
that,
I
most
feel,
people.
yeah. So let me share my screen.
Okay, thank you. Sarah came prepared. So she wants to say her screen.
No, I need to put people out. Like I need to
No, no,
just
no,
show
no.
them how
I
to
like it.
apply.
I
I
like
think
it.
that's why
I
I'm
like it.
here.
I like it, Sarah. I like it.
Hold on, sorry, I'm here. Okay.
So I need to add this to stage. Add it to stage
All
now.
right.
So
So
Sarah
I
is
hope
showing
you
screen.
can
We can see. Yes, we can see.
see my screen. All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
So I'll just go
Wait, wait,
straight
sorry,
to
Sarah,
my
give me 1 minute.
screen.
Please,
All
we
right.
will put the minimum requirement for IELTS. In fact, when you get their email, they will tell you their requirement is about 6.5 band. IELTS minimum requirement about 6.5 band. But try to get a 7. Try to get a 7 or 8. Don't go for the minimum. Minimum is 6.5. Don't go for the minimum because by the time they see that a lot of people are having 6.5, they can increase it. Try to aim for 7 or 8 in your IELTS. Okay, so for diploma nurses that have only RN, it's about a gamble. They want bachelor's degree. That's what I see from this whole process. Or wisdom, what do you think? I don't know. RN, you can apply, but it's a gamble. I cannot guarantee you'll be selected. RN, or if you have double
They need
qualification,
people with
RN,
BSc, I guess.
What did you say?
I said
What did you
they
say?
need people with BSc, I guess, because they
Exactly.
will ask you for your university
They
degree
will ask you,
certificate.
exactly. They will ask you, yeah. They will ask you. Don't worry, IELTS, I'll put some information about IELTS on my Instagram story or maybe on my post. Just watch out for it this week. Sarah, please go on. Let Sarah go on, please, so that we don't keep everybody waiting.
All right. Okay. So I believe for everyone that wants to apply, you have the link with you. So you go straight to the website, and then just scroll down to join our nursing talent network. Once you
Yeah.
click on this, I don't know. Okay. So now I have to share. Can you see this? It's not
We
moving. It
can
has
see we
moved me
can
to
see what you're
another.
doing.
Oh
We can
yeah,
see what
sorry.
you're
I
doing.
need to. Sorry. Still. I need to share the other screen, which is the main screen.
It's okay
So
if you put
sorry,
it there.
please.
I want you can just let me know when you
All right.
when you
So
have to switch. So I'm
yes, so
doing that.
this is the main website where you fill in all the information. So for this application, as Bosufele has mentioned, you have to put everything that you need instead of and please don't use your phone because it's always stressful. By the time you start moving from
Mm,
one tab to another, it's just take your time. So try and use laptop to to register. So the first question is, are you currently employed or you have previously been employed by AHS? So because you are not employed, even if maybe just click on I have never been employed before. Then what best describe your status to legally work in Canada? Just click on I require a work permit. That's the LMIA.
yeah.
Yes. So where do you currently live? You're outside of Canada. So to move you to the profession, are you a registered nurse? Just pick a profession, but mainly all of us are registered nurses. So you click on that. You fill in your name. I'll just use like a demo name. Your last name. So sometimes when you get this information, like this duplicate value, that means that your email address has been registered, like saved in their system. So for those that have, you registered last year and you were not shortlisted, because last year I registered and I can't use that same email address to register again
Yeah.
because they already have it in their system. So if it will take you to, create another email address just for your international application, that's what I did. Just create that so that you will not have to because the application will go through. So let's look for one email address to use. I'm just going to do like a demo. So I'll copy this because it has to be the same thing. I'll click on this. So if they already have this email address in their system, you will get this notification and you won't be able to move to the next stage. So I want to confirm that it's my email address. I've confirmed that. So what's your current employment position? Are you a registered nurse? You just pick the one that you are, then you click on continue. I just hope I'm not fast. And in case I'm fast, you can always come back to this video to rewatch and then use that to apply. So you put your contacts here. So
Sorry,
because you have to use your yes,
Sarah,
ma'am,
you are
with you.
not fast. Just do what you need to do because I really appreciate the fact
All
that you're
right.
even showing them, so that showing them from a point of person that has not done NCLES. So I really appreciate this your presentation. If you are fast, they should come back. That is part of what wisdom told us. We have to be ready to sacrifice. It's not only about this love. I'm going to Insta blog. I'm typing. No, it's not about only jokes. Sometimes you sacrifice 1 hour, 2 hours. I was up till about 1 a.m. last night doing my assignments because I have lectures this week. So sacrifice, life is about sacrificing. So by the time you shine outside, people may not see the work, but you know the work you put into it. So put in the work now so that you can be in Canada before December. Thank you, Sarah.
Yeah. Thank you, ma. So we for people in Nigeria, just put your country code. For Nigeria, we use +234, right? And then you just put your phone number. I just use anything. Then you click on you put your this number is more. So now I have to think about number. Anyway, let me just put this. So we're in Nigeria, just click on Nigeria. Your current country, then the same thing. You're in Nigeria. Then we now move to the nursing education and your license. So have you successfully completed your BSc program? They need this information, so you click yes. For those that want to gamble, you can just ensure that you pick the correct option. Don't lie. Just be truthful in your application. Then do you have an active license? Just click yes. And then where are you currently registered? You just put your country. For those in UK, you can put UK and Nigeria, whichever one you want to use. Then, do you have a current clinical experience within the last 12 months as a registered nurse? You can click yes, you can click no, depending on the option. Have you written NCLEX? For me, I've not written NCLEX. So, have you applied for NAS? No. Have you applied for West? For me, I have applied for West. I have my report with me. If you don't have, just click on no. They would pick up from anywhere you are. So I will click yes, and then let me just click no because they will ask me for information there. So for those that have their West, just click yes. Then you fill the information that the information they need there, the date, the status of your application. So the next one is, have you applied to Northern College of Alberta? So for me, no, I have not applied. Do you have do you currently have an open file with another nursing uh, provincial licensing college? I think for this place, because I think I heard Wisdom saying that she already have she has started licensing registration with one province, and they told her to withdraw it. So just easily click on no. I don't know. If you don't have, just click on no. For me, it is no. And then here they're asking, do you have a current CPR or BLS certificate? You can click yes. I believe we should all have. I think it's part of the requirement for last application. So yeah, we'll move to current work experience. Which of the following unit or departments are you currently working in providing bedside patient care? So just look at the option and click the one that you are currently working in. So if it is emergency, just click on emergency. If you have experience you're currently working in all this, you can just click on it. It's still going to ask you all this information later, maybe some other things. So yeah, for your current position, select how many years of experience you have with each unit. So because I click
Hi,
on
Sarah.
emergency,
Sorry.
yes, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, can you choose options in that area of experience or
Can I
just
choose
one?
what? Can I choose what?
Multiple options.
You can choose more than one.
Multiple
You
options.
can choose more than
Okay.
Choose
one.
more than
So
one.
it
I also
depends.
know.
Some people in the hospital, you might be working. You can have access to the theater. You are
Yeah,
the one doing
yeah.
almost everything. So just pick the option. And if it is not currently working, just click on you are not currently working. So they will ask you for your years of experience here. Be truthful in your application. If you don't have experience, you can put 0 to 1. And then if you have more than 5 years, just click the option. So let's just click the 0 to 1 here. Then they're asking for your previous work experience. experience. So that one is for current work experience. Previous work experience, maybe you've changed job or something. So just click on the unit, the department you've worked previously. So let's just pick this, and then they will still ask you for your years of experience there. So just click the option. Yeah. So yeah, they're asking for emergency and ICU stroke critical care experience. If you don't have, like, they said, which emergency area of care have you worked as a nurse in within the last 3 years? So within the last 3 years, just think of it, triage. Everybody actually have experience, even in your school of nursing. When they post you, they'll post it to different word. I don't know, maybe that actually applies, but it's still your experience. So just click on it, minor procedure. You can click on observation room, whichever one actually resonates with you. Yeah, and
Sorry,
the,
Sarah.
the
I
option.
want to just
Yes,
say
ma'am.
something. Sorry, Sarah.
Yes,
Please, everybody asking me this question. Hey, I've done Nova Scotia. I've done BC. Can I say apply for AHS? I will not give you a direct question answer, but I'll give you one thing. AHS comes with sponsorship. What else do we need? These other ones, they don't have sponsorship. So what's the problem? Because some questions that we ask sometimes they really, I don't know. I'm just trying to. AHS has sponsorship because if I'm the one that has sponsorship, I will go for now. Uh-uh. I want to sleep with BC and this and Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia now they've issued a statement to say that you are on your own for immigrations. AHS is saying we will assist you with NNS, we will assist you with immigration, we will pay back anything you. Oh my God, come on. I don't know. Sarah, please continue.
all right, thank you, ma'am. Okay, so I whatever option you pick here, you just pick. So for this, they are not asking for the years of experience. So now they will move to, do you have experience or competence from the following within the last 3 years? Yeah, I need you everybody to be truthful. If you don't have experience in all these things that they listed, just click on no. Literally click on no.
And
Because so that they
And
will not gonna
those
use
things
it
they
against
listed,
you in
if
the
you
court
don't know
of
what
law.
they mean, quickly Google it to know what if you don't know
Yes.
what it is, so that you know that wait, because sometimes you have some experience, but it's mild. And AHS they recognize even if it's one experience you have instead of five. Because we usually have like a clinical sheet they'll give when you resume. To feel your experience. Sometimes you tell them that you are not sometimes there's some things I click one for. Then they will train you on those things. So even if it's one day experience you have, put it there. During the interview, if question comes up, let them know and you read more. Anything you feel in this thing, note it down somewhere because you need to read more on
Yes.
the basis before you go for interview. That is how to be smart. Get a jotter as
Please
you're
give me
applying. Put.
back.
Yeah, wisdom. Wisdom want to say
I said,
something.
give me a minute, please. I'll be.
Okay,
Give
sure,
me a
sure,
minute.
please.
I'll be back.
Yeah, please. Yeah. Okay, Sarah, please continue.
All right. So please, you can read more about this. You can easily just click on it and just Google what does mechanical ventilation means. If you have experience, maybe it's the English they use, might have experience in it. Just be truthful. So if you don't have, just click on no, jejely, you can click on yes if you have experience. So I'm just gonna pick this randomly.
Who's my phone? Sarah, are you still here? We can't hear you. Sarah, are you still there? I can't hear you. Sarah. Okay. Sarah, we can't hear you anymore. Sarah, are you there? I can't hear you anymore. But there are sounds in the background. You just accept. Sarah, okay. Let's wait for Sarah to come back. Somebody asked a question, Wisdom. She said, when would you how many years will you be in Canada before you write IELTS? So maybe you can answer that question now.
How many years would I be in Canada before I write IELTS? Please, why?
No,
Like, I don't understand.
Enkles I mean Enkles
Oh, you actually have to. Okay, AHS has a clause in their I'm not going to talk about that one. Sorry. Anyway, CRNA
Yeah,
says you have to write your NCLEX within 1 year of having your graduate nurse
yeah,
license.
yeah. So it's usually
Okay.
within 1 year, even for
CRNA
me,
says
for it,
1 year, like you must write it
for one
within
year.
1 year. And they give you the options of writing it 2 times within that 1 year. Like you can write 2 times within 1 year. God forbid, if you do not pass those 2 times within 1 year, they will have to take their license. And but obviously you'll be in Canada by that time, we pray. They'll take their license and you have to go for a bridging program or something.
Yeah.
But you have to
Uh,
write it within 1 year.
when Nigerians will try that, they will pass. At least Nigerians are very
Amen.
rugged. Nigerians are very rugged people. So we're waiting for Sarah. But anyways, so for the you're gonna get your you're gonna get your provisional license. Usually is a year. Provisional license are given within a year. You have to write NCLEX 2 times, just like you have said. So that is it. People have been asking if you have started NNAS, put your application number there because they will ask. When I filled mine, they asked for application number because I have started NNAS. So put it there because they will. It's very pretty straightforward. I don't know what happened to Sarah. Hopefully she comes back. She come. How many years are we to work for AHS? I don't know how many years are to work for, but they have contracts. Yes, they have contracts. I'll tell you from the point of view for nurses already here. So nurses already here when they are moving from their sites, let's say from the city to the rural area, AHS require a year or two. So you can sign 1 year, you can sign 2 years. But if you sign 1 year, that does not mean you cannot still work with AHS. So like if you sign 1 year now and then 1 year is over, you can still continue to work with AHS because you are employed full time. So this is permanent. The only thing is that it means that within that 1 year, you cannot go to another employer. That's the only thing. You have to work for AHS within that 1 year
Hello,
because
can you hear me?
I Sarah, yes,
Sorry.
I hear you. Yeah.
Okay, so apologies for that. There's a
Sorry,
call
so
that
let me
came in.
answer this question. Somebody said that she has applied last year and they didn't pick her at the point of interview. Well, because you cannot just give up. What I would say, if I am the one, I will apply again using a fresh email. Just create another fresh email. You can create a new email self. But I did not tell you this one. Somebody that tell you this one. But
Yes,
if
so.
it's me, that's what I would do. I would apply again and package yourself better this time. So who know because you got to interview stage. That was really good. So what happened at the interview stage? You have to package yourself better this time. Yeah. So let's continue. Sarah, let's continue, please.
All right, ma'am. Okay, so I think I shared my screen. I think you need to accept or something. You need to grant the permission.
Oh, sorry, my love. Let me do that.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
All right. I think I stopped here at this point. So just click on whatever experience you have. If you don't have experience, just click on no. Yes, so we move to patient group experience. So which patient group do you have experience with? If you have experience in all this, just click on everything. Then yeah, this is where your resume comes in. For to make life easier for yourself, just have your resume open like on the probably in another tab where you can just do copy and paste. That one it's very easy. So just fill in the information here, your middle name, uh you know your last name is already here, your address, your city, wherever you just fill the necessary information. I know it won't allow us to move, so I just have to put something there. Yeah. So yeah, add your work experience. Read the information, the instruction here. Click to add your work experience. Do not include students rotation as part of your work experience. Just read here. You must your four most recent position, that's what they want you to put. So you don't, even if you have 10 years experience, like you're changing job like 6 times, just put sorry, just put the necessary thing that you need to put. So let's just put add experience here. So your work experience number one, so just put the information, your employer. You see this place, name of unit or department. Sometimes some people skip it, but most of the time you usually direct people back to this place that you need to fill the information, even though it's not asterisk. So just put your department there that you are currently working. Are you currently working there? Yes. Your position, the position you are there. Are you a staff nurse? Just put your job role there. Is it a full
Then there is a
time
place
or
that
part time?
are you
Yes,
already there? There is a place that they have a free spot that says, is there any other thing? Hey, yes, I think it's this point. That says, is
okay.
there tell us there's something else you want to is a free spot. I think it's this particular
Yes,
spot.
yes. Additional information. Yeah.
Exactly. Make use of that additional information to sell yourself. So, for instance, if I have worked in labor and delivery and I have delivered up to 200 babies, even if it's 50 babies or 10 babies, put it there. What I worked in labor and delivery, delivered 200 babies with or without assistance. It is one of your core skills. Don't miss it. I'm not saying go and be putting story or when the woman came, so she nobody knew that she was in labor. Only you know. No, bullet point, bullet point, single line. Then you move to the next line. Ability to maybe if you have intubation experience, put it there. Those are skills they need. If you have if you have bladder scanning experience, put it there because those are the things we do in AHS. Urinalysis is nothing this thing here. Urinalysis, urine culture. Let's just say if you have some, even if you have some, let's say you have some laboratory experiences, you cannot tell. Just highlight them. Any core experience. So, like for example, if you are worked in neuro now, the core neuro skills. If you don't know it, go and Google it. Core neuro skills, put it there. And then when you are put it, anyone you put there that you're not so confident in, after your application, go and start getting your confidence. Like go to people that know it, let them put you through. That is how to be smart. So sell yourself in that free spot. Don't waste it though. Because if I am going to interview somebody, if I am going to check this AHS, you think I'm going to be checking your name and your age? No, I'm going to that free spot straight because that is where I will expect you to sell yourself to me. I don't need everybody is going to do that. My name is my age is I did this. So the only thing that will differentiate you is that free spot. I need you to sell yourself. If you have, for example, Nightingale speech contest, if you won it when you're in school, put it there that you represented your school in the Nightingale speech contest and then blah blah blah. This happened. If you have any leadership skills, any leadership award, put it there in the free spot. That is how to sell yourself. Yeah. So, Bola, please continue.
Okay, thank you, ma. All right, so let's move back to your work experience. So, if you want to add more work experience to it, you just click on add work experience session. You are going to have work experience two. If you want to add again, just keep adding like that. So, you have that option, right? So, I just want to reset because I don't need the information. All right, so we will just move to yes, so here is, just put all the information. And yes, I think I'm missing some. Okay, please tell us about the unit department in this session and then list your skills. Yeah, so this is where you put your skills. I mean, for the job experience that you are putting in here, just put it here. So that is where your copy and paste comes in. But ensure that you filter your resume too very well. So here it's where you had your educational information. So you have BSc, you have your diploma in nursing. Just put the information here too. Then yeah, they're asking for add your certification information. So they don't want BSc, they don't want BLS, they don't want CPR. So if you have masters, put it there. If you have any certification that you think it will be very useful for
There was
this
a spot,
program,
Sarah,
just
there
put
was a
it there.
spot that when
Yes,
I
ma'am.
was speaking my own recently
Yeah.
that says that people should not include their BLS. I don't know if
Yes,
maybe
this
I
is
saw
it.
something.
This
Okay,
is it. This is it.
exactly. So you don't need to include, just include only your core licenses. Don't put BLS. Maybe they're tired of Nigerians and their BLS. Don't put
They
because
requested for that last year now, so maybe they will change their mind
exactly.
this
So this
year.
year they don't want because Nigeria we used to overdo something now. Somebody will go and pack all our BLS in from 10 years ago and put it there. That's why they say they don't want this year.
This way. So I think that's for the certification information that they need. Then yeah, Nosofela already mentioned sell yourself very well in this additional information. Then the next one is how did you find out about us? Just click on, you can just put Google, you can put their HS website, whatever thing. So let me just
Word
click
of
on.
mouth, anyone works really.
Well, let's just click word of mouth. Then you sign. Yeah. So you read information. Just click
You go put
yes.
to come and pay me money
Do you
for.
get? That was what I was thinking.
That's true.
Fellow.
So you can put orders here and then put
Put
her
my
name.
name. Let
That's
them come and let
it.
them come and search for me. Then who is this Nosofela?
All right. So when did you submit the form? Just put today. Then the date will just pop up. Then you submit. So immediately you submit, you are expected to have like receive a mail from them, automated mail. I don't know. Some people are actually, complaining that they didn't receive mail. That means you didn't fill the form very well. Because ideally, once you submit,
Yeah,
you're
yes,
expected to
because
get
I
an
did.
automated
Once you submit, you
mail.
get your automated email. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's all. Thank you. Thank you all for
Thank
joining
you
or
so
for
much. This is
listening.
very. I didn't even expect that Sarah will bring up. This is what I talk about. A games. Me, see, there is something that I've noticed about myself. There's something. It's not about myself. It is the rule of life. When you do something, you attract your kind of people. Because everybody that has booked calls with me, they are always people that want to work. When they finish the call, they come and disturb me with questions or stuff like this, and we work together. So when you do something, you attract your kind of person. So Sarah, that was really amazing. Thank you so much for that presentation. At least we're able to see it. We're able to, I did especially. I
Yeah.
thought she would come and when she said I want to share myself, I'm like, hey, okay. So I said, I'm like, okay. So I thought it's better she would just, talk. And Sarah, that was really awesome. Thank you so much. So do we still have questions? If you have questions, drop it in the chat now. So about Nosofela, I'm laughing at child. Yes, now because when you get here, they will still train you. Honestly, nothing here is not like nothing. Somebody said I talk about my experience. Wisdom will go first. Wisdom, tell us your experience so far. Nothing back home and nothing in Canada. Tell us your experience so far. Because she's even pretty new. So let her talk from our perspective.
Okay, let me say this. The core of nursing knowledge is the same thing everywhere. Like nursing knowledge is the same thing everywhere. But nursing
Sorry.
practices,
Let me just quickly want to spoke by me. But at that first pay, so what is the question here now? I didn't care. What's the question? Wisdom. Show question one be by.
please ma, I have filled mine, but at the first page, we everyone have to choose permit to work or LMI and others.
Eh, we just did the
Me,
presentation now. Now, we told you what to choose there. Is that LMI easy or LMI one you would choose? Sarah, yes, the video is going to be on my channel forever and ever. You can come back and rewatch. The video is on my channel forever. Sarah, are you here?
Yes, I'm here. I think
Who's ready?
Adenike's question,
Are you
there's
picking up?
continuation. She
Oh,
said
okay.
she mistakenly picked permit to work. I don't
Yes,
know.
she has permit. Yeah. They will. I don't know if they will pick you because if you have permit there, why are they picking? Why are they going to pick you? I don't know. Even if they pick
I
you, they
think
might
they
take
would
someone in
actually pick her. They'll
okay.
pick her and they'll get to a point they'll have to say that, oh, you say you have permit and you say you didn't have permit, that was a mistake.
Okay.
But they'll
Yes,
pick her.
if you make any mistake, there is still God that sees beyond our flaws. If you make any mistake, honestly, it's fine. You are human. Take it to God in prayers. God, I have done this mistake, and I really need this
And if
thing.
you're paranoid, just do another one. If you're
Exactly. You use another email, do you get? And then put it to God in prayer. There's nothing, we cannot separate God from this journey because now that people know that this thing is real, people are coming from all over the world to apply. Let me tell you something. So don't slack. Don't be doing it. You have to, if you want to go to Rio okay, mountain, go to Rio okay. Because this is the easiest way to become Canadian that I've seen in all my life here. This is the easiest now. They even give you immigration support. Then when you come, they give you accommodation for like few months. And then AHS sometimes can pay for up to 7 months for you
I'm still in my free accommodation, by the way.
exactly. So this is like the easiest way. They come and pick you in the airport with a car. This is like the easiest way to become Canadian RN. Don't let it slip by you. If you have to call your mommy, like, mommy, I'm a mommy, call her. Because our mothers are able to intercede for us. Let her intercede for you. And wisdom, please tell us your experience so far being a Canadian RN.
Okay, I
Academic
was
IELTS,
saying,
general. I've said this severally. I don't tire. General. General. Mhm. Oh yeah, Jerry, my dear.
yeah, nursing knowledge is the same thing everywhere. Well, I said I went to the first and the best university, so definitely have that nursing knowledge. But then
Aye.
nursing practice is influenced by lots of things. Nursing practice is influenced by the health system, it is influenced by culture, it is influenced by the people. So nursing practice can never be the same anywhere. Somebody that probably trained in Canada cannot practice successfully just going to Nigeria without any transitional education or training. So also you cannot just come from Nigeria and say you just enter the system and then you are 100% fine. No, but the thing is, AHS is very awesome when it comes to that part. They are not going
Yeah.
to leave you to the wolves just like that. they're going to support you, like every support you need and how long you need it, they're going to give you. Like basic IV pump, I'd never used it in Nigeria. So coming
Mm.
here, I don't know how to use it. So I have to
Me
learn
too.
how
When
to
I
use it.
got here, my first day, you know that all those bonus, they just treated it was supposed to be a Buddhist shop, supposed to be oriented. That's how the bonus told me to go and be doing everything. I didn't know how to use everything. I say, hey, I don't know how to. I used to see it on simple nursing when we did the class, but because I did not really need it, I did. I was not like, how am I going to do this? I went to meet. I said, I'm not comfortable to attend to this client day because I am a new RM. So if you're not comfortable, when you come to Canada, they will test you. They will push you to the patient. Make sure you speak for yourself. I am not. You always use that word. I am not comfortable, or my competence is not up to this level at this time. Let them know, because if you go and do anything, your license is at stake, and you cannot say is it not on duty. No, the board will ask you, why did you take that assignment? So if you're not comfortable, I didn't know how to use it until, and I went for central training in Edmonton. I had to do 3 days orientation in Edmonton. About 2 weeks, because I was at home, I was studying before I knew how to use that. Even when I go back to the world, I was still having some challenges, and I was a perfecter. So you have to, as in Canadian RN is not beans. Continue, please.
And you were for you, you were sent because you were in Canada. You were in Canada. You were not an internationally IN like us. Do you understand? We are
Yeah.
INs. They are not going to leave you. They are never going to leave you. So once you come, you would even have to work with somebody that will guide you. If it's their cannula, something as simple as their cannula is different from the IV cannula that I'm used to back home. So don't think they are going to say you have an empty brain or something when you say you cannot do anything. No, they understand that you are coming from a different country and you have the experience, right? But the equipment might be different and their own modes of operations can be different. So we have to bring ourselves down to learn. And you can learn from anybody, even the beds. I do not know how to operate their beds here because you have to, like, the bed alarms and all those things.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
can learn from healthcare aides, okay? So don't
yeah.
ever feel big to learn from anybody, and there's no rush. Like, you are not running anywhere. You have, like, my contract is permanent, right? So, like, you have forever to learn. They want you to learn. Don't just jump into being at the
What's
forefront.
the interview
So
number? Which was
learn.
sorry, let's answer this.
The
Which was interview number? Do you have interview number when you
Sarah, I don't have.
I don't know about interview number? Oh. Goodness. Can you throw more light to this interview number? Because nobody has ever told me about this interview number, and people have sent a lot of testimonials for it. Okay. Wisdom, let's go.
Yeah, nursing practice in Canada is different from what I'm used to back home, but there's no rush. People are here to support you, your managers, your work supervisor, and even at work, you're going to have what they call work buddy. That is somebody you are going to be working with. So you
Yeah.
can always ask them person any question. No matter how you think it's a little question, ask every question. Don't go and do anything you've never done or anything you are not comfortable doing. AHS is very much here to give you all the support that you would need to transition. That's why it is called transition, because you are
Yeah.
coming to a whole new system.
They're actually trying when it comes to that transition, they are trying. And then Wisdom said something just now that nobody will like call you a dumbbell or something. Okay, there are subtle abuses that happen, depends on where you work and depends on your, because I experienced something like that. So some of them, like, they tend to like make you feel like you're less of yourself or something, you don't know this thing. Someone told me particularly that she thought I'm a nurse and I practice when I Nigeria. Why don't I know this thing? So, but you know the kind of person I am. I just felt like I don't really need to. So I just overlooked it. But then I made her understand that it's okay for me not to know this, and it's okay for me to ask. It's okay for me to answer. If you want to answer, you can always, somebody else will answer the same question. Or so if somebody makes you feel like something about it, just walk away from it. A lot of time, just walk away. Just go to somebody else to ask. There are more than 10 people always at work. Even if you get the assistant, some of them know something. They know about the bed, they know about so many things. And somebody asked about family. Yeah, you can bring in your family because I know one of our wisdom is wisdom. She's single. So I don't know if someone experience. So, but yes, my colleague that we work together came into the HS pilot program, and yes, you can find your family. The thing is, I don't know if AHS will be responsible for that, but they can surely you can add them to your ongoing profile when you are with AHS. Then they put you through on how to. But yes, you can add
So let me talk about the rule for
yeah.
people that we came together on a work permit. So AHS is going to pay, like for my friend, AHS paid for the flight of his wife and the two children.
Oh wow.
For the people that came to, for the people that came straight to Edmonton with the family, AHS lodged, like it's, I think it's a family of five. Yes, AHS lodged them in the hotel that we all stayed for the 2 weeks. We had AHS gave us this gift card for us to always buy things because obviously I didn't have cash. I came to Canada
They
with
really tried.
$20.
They actually really tried. When you I check the program, they really put in their best. Actually tried.
So like they're very much here to support you. I think the people that just got to my work site, they got, because I'm single, that's why I'm in this place that AHS got for me. If I wasn't single, I won't be here. So for the people that had their children and family, AHS helps them to secure their apartments. And I think AHS will kind of give them some little financial assistance to get the apartments. So AHS is going to pay for everything that you get to spend on your family.
Mm.
Everything, as long as there's receipts and you present the receipts.
Exactly. You need to keep your receipt too. Because that's the only way you can find the highest pens or whatever means you want to. If you have NCLEX, put it there now. These are just some things that are straightforward. If you don't have NCLEX, you don't have IELTS and what is it, NAS, you can apply. If you have all of them, you can still apply. It only means that you have made their work easier. Because your question is
Very
different from someone who have NCLEX. So they will not ask you, if you tell them you have NCLEX, they'll ask you when did you pass. Someone that doesn't have NCLEX, they will note it. So if you have NCLEX, apply. They will ask you what you pass. That means this person has not watched. You people should stop. It's not good though. Because all this thing, I made a video that I talk about all these things for my the person did not watch it. People ask me for like again. People should be beating me. I don't have all the time. I'm just doing it for like because when I came to Canada, I knew what my eyes saw. I knew what I went through. There was no information. My husband and I were on YouTube. My husband practically would go to and search for me. Nothing. It was dry. There was no information about Canadian licensure. Even immigrations that time we didn't see so much. That licensure aspect, nobody was doing it. It's like okay, when I started getting I started doing. So if I'm doing it, the only way to appreciate me is to watch this video so that you don't stress me. Talk, mouth will dry. Come and book her. No, why are you paying for? Now watch video. Please, I just want to beg you. 2024. I will try my best always, but let us also reciprocate by watching all. I don't. If you watch my video, I don't put jargons in my video. I'm not like other YouTubers that will tell you jargons are advert. I go straight to the point. If my video is 30 minutes, I know that 30 minutes is giving you value. What's the video? I don't think you need. Do you need any proof of funds? I don't think you need that. I don't know. How will you start to apply? By going to the link. The links are already available in my channel. It's available on the video. It's available on my Instagram channel. Just find a way to any of those things and apply. Check my shorts. The YouTube short I made, the video I made, the link is it. When you go to the description box, the link is there. How long did the whole process take for you? Hey Sarah, do we have questions for Sarah so that I don't keep her here? I don't know if she's. Do we have questions for Sarah? People that are still in Nigeria trying to apply because Sarah is our focal person for the Nigerian people, for Canadian people. Myself and Wisdom, we are your focal person. So let us know if you still have questions for Sarah. So how long did your own process take, Wisdom?
Okay, my getting my license, I think I maybe applied February, right? And I got my license, my interview was successful, I got the job, blah blah blah, everything in May. But my visa took 11 months. No, sorry, 11 weeks. Yeah, my visa took 11 weeks. But I think for some people, they got it in like 5 weeks, 7 weeks. But mine was 11 weeks. So that's it.
So all the whole process total, maybe like 6 months.
I started February and I'm in Canada October.
Just imagine. You just joined. How do you apply? You apply by a link that is under the video. Please, if you are just joining, kindly try and take your time to rewatch this video because I have passed a lot of information which I don't think will be repeating so that we can save ourselves and save our lives too. So please, if you are just joining, take your time to rewatch this video. I beg you, you will find it and you'll be able to help yourself. And if it does not work for you, a call with me, I'll put you through. I also have paid consultation. I no longer do free consultations because it's so draining after I put all the free info. So please, if you can watch the video, it's free. If you cannot watch it, come to me and pay for my consultation. How is the shift like? Well, I think it varies, but if you are full time, you should do at least 3 shifts per week. Sometimes the roster change. And so, are you experiencing that in your place? Because for me, sometimes my roster is this busy, sometimes it's free, and they're telling me you got the bills on 12 weeks. I don't really understand that. I'm just like, this thing is because I'm a full time person. Why shouldn't I have shifts? Like, I thought I shift to be balanced, same every time, like same number of hours, but it doesn't happen, like, it fluctuates and no
I think
orientations.
a matter of 2 weeks. We are not looking at 1 week. You're looking at 2 weeks.
We're looking
So I
at 2
think
weeks,
it's 7 days in 2 weeks. So I've
7
done
days in
2 in 1 week and 5 days in the other week. Do you
2 weeks. Yeah,
understand? So you have 5 days, 2 days. So at the end of the day, it must sum up to 7 in 2 weeks.
exactly. That's the point of what I need to still address with my people at work because yes, we always come up whatever way. I missed flight fare for family. Is it provided? Yes, she spoke about this just now. She spoke about this just now. If you're just coming, please watch the video all over again. Please, 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 please. You are not refunding AHS anymore. You only go to refund if you leave them. Oh. If you leave them, we refund. You leave them before the time because you're going to sign a contract, we refund. It's just natural. Leave them before the time, you're going to refund. Okay,
But
so
why
for
are you
those
even leaving?
somebody asked a crucial
Like,
question.
like I'm saying that, why are you thinking about leaving? EHS is like the major employer in Alberta. Like,
They
if you
are the
leave
ones,
EHS,
oh, they are the
like, there's
ones,
no
oh. Maybe they just want to work from home. Maybe they want to do work from home. You can explore work from home. I don't have any problem with it, but get your core skills for even if it's 6 months you want to do. But if you are coming with this program, know that you are at least 1 year, be there, at least 1 year. You prepare your mind. You come with it because it's not. I don't think it's nice when they sponsor you, give you food, give you a house, and then you now get here and say, "I want to go and do work from home." I don't think it's nice. If you come into this program, prepare for 1 year. So somebody is saying if you are shortlisted, what are the documents?
you have to have your Canada experience before you can think of doing work from home. You have to actually have the experience on the field.
So somebody say for those shortlisted, what are the documents they need to prepare ahead?
I think
Wisdom?
Sharon, is her name Sharon? She has talked about the things they will need now, right? Or for what
Okay.
document are they talking about? Is it to apply?
Well, if you are shortlisted, you do interview, and then from interview you do immigration. So I don't know what you mean by documents. For you
There's
are going to
no
document immigration consultants, right?
that said you must have submitted those documents, and the documents include your degree certificate, your license, NNES, and all of those things. And if they will require IELTS, and all of those things, after that you won't be needing anything. Then for immigration, that's when you'll not be needing medical reports, police reports. What else would you need for immigration? Basically, that's it. And I hope they have
What is
passports,
this?
most of them.
One of those that their license expired in disease. Which license, please? Which license? Is it Nigeria license? Which
It
Nigeria
will be
license?
Nigeria.
Hey, you
It will
can
be
still
Nigeria.
apply
Like,
now. You need license at the application stage right now. You need license when you are being asked to submit your, so you can apply. Then start working on your license. If your license has expired, apply because you don't need that license immediately. You will need the license when they now email you back to say submit your credentials. So apply, then go and start working on your license. If you need to give Nigerian people money to do your license, do that money. So that you can get your license out on time because you can't afford to joke with. Somebody is asking, we don't know about family size, but she said a family of five. Are they family of five? You said,
yeah,
tell
the
me.
family I know of, the family of five.
So we don't know about family. Somebody asked about family size. Somebody say family of seven. I can't guarantee. I would say apply. Even if they say they can't apply for, they can't pay for your other children. You pay for them now. Because it's what I would do. Once you pay for
They
me,
would actually, the funny thing is, they would actually pay for everybody. Like, it is your family. They didn't
yeah.
put a clause whether you're a family of two or a family of 58. If there's no clause in there.
Who is
But of course, now they are doing PR. I think now they are doing PR, and it would matter when you are doing PR because you need to have
Yeah,
a little bit of money to support
yeah,
your family. But what you can do is you can apply for your own PR first so
yeah,
that you come, and after 3 months, you must have worked, right?
yeah,
And you have to pay for your PR for the
yeah,
other people. So
yeah.
whether your family is saying it does not matter, you can always come first and bring your family later.
For Canada, for most rural sites, we do 12 hours. I don't know for my site, we do 12 hours. So for most rural area, if you're in Edmonton, maybe you might have 8 hours and all those in the city, but in the rural area, because you have less people, it's 12 hours. So 7 to 7, like that. 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. That's how we run it. Did you do any verification at any point in time?
For myself, yes,
Yeah,
for my NNA, I needed it for NNAS. And you would also, if you did not use it for NNAS, you would need it for CRNA.
exactly. So I'm hearing that verification is closed for now, but I think they said there's a way they can do it, like you have done paper before, something like that. You need verification, Sha. Give me contact of.
And
Did you say?
is there any verification you're talking about?
Yes, now they don't verify for now. They closed it. Yeah, they closed their portal.
Hell,
Because you're already in Canada, that's how you don't know. They closed their
I
portal.
have
Yes, they closed
people
their
in Nigeria. No, no.
what is this? The questions that says, do you have an open file with another nursing permit? What does that mean? No, it means that have you registered with Nova Scotia before? Have you registered with BC when you are going up and down that time?
I
Have you registered?
know.
Eh? That's what
That's
it
how it
means.
is.
Have you registered with any other body like Nova Scotia, British Columbia, CNO? That's what it means. And we've answered it on this live session. You can rewatch the video, please. I did my interview in September, which was successful. I'm meant to get my job offer. Have they given you job offer? Because they usually do by word of mouth first, I think. And how did you know it was successful? Did they email you back to tell you it was successful? Great.
Yes, I think for some people, they told them it was successful, but they didn't give them job offer. They just told them to probably go and just do the PR, but they never got the job offer. I think I
Oh,
heard of some people.
right. So if you're in that category, what you can do is that continue without your PR, or maybe they assign you to, then keep emailing, maybe like once a week to check. You can email to check, oh, I'm still waiting, so that we know that you're still waiting, and them because for them to
Got
open, yeah,
last week. I think somebody got a job offer on Monday. The person told me,
exactly. So
and it,
you have to really want to try to follow up because trust me, their job. The only thing is that they may not get placement immediately for their job. At my place of work, we are short staffed. We are always short staffed. So there are jobs. You just have to be patient. The link, I cannot share the link here for easy access. I'm sorry, because that will take me time. I have to, this is my laptop, I have to go to my phone. I have told us what to do, sacrifice everything, sacrifice after this life, or now go to the last this thing. I told everybody to join my Instagram channel. People who think I'm telling you to join my Instagram is paying me. Nobody's paying me. I'm only telling you so I can have access to information like this. It's on my channel. Instagram, I just click and join and be there. I put all the I don't hide anything. But I will say join.
Instagram.
I don't know what you people want. It's on my YouTube, it's on my Instagram. Somebody say I should come and put link here again. I'm sorry, I cannot come and put the link here because it's stressful. Please do for the link. Can I reapply? I didn't. Well, I will not say that you should reapply. If your application has gone and the only thing that you are concerned about, you just tell yourself, well, the way I said it, pray about it. It's okay. Leave it. You have done your best at that time. Pray. God is still the ultimate guide. So pray about it, and then everything will go on. You don't have any Sarah. If you want to go, you can go, Sarah. I don't think anybody has any questions for you, so that I don't keep you here. But we are leaving soon too. And has passed without. Did you do well at any point?
Myself.
Yeah.
Okay, it's either NNES or West. First, they started
Okay.
with NNES, then later they
Okay.
did West. But of course, trust me, I've
Okay.
done my.
I know now. Sharp girl. So see, let me tell you something, everybody. At this stage, what I need you to do is to apply. All this, do I need ways? You don't need it. Anything you need, they will email you back. Just be ready. Just be ready. Whatever you need, they will email you back. Just be ready. Like for an IELTS now, start reading. That's all. If possible, use your money to book the exam. If you know that by faith you are trusting God, they will refund you back. AHS will refund you back. Just make sure you have a receipt and tell them that it was during this course of the application you applied to IELTS, and then you wanted to just make sure that you're on time. Nobody will hear that I will not refund you your money. They'll refund you back. Which provisional permit is this? Is it which one? If you have for Kana and you're under AHS, you might likely not need to renew it because you're going to start your AHS and they can always open your file up again. They are kind of interwoven. But if it's Nova Scotia, I don't know anything about Nova Scotia. Please, nobody should ask me about Nova Scotia today. I beg. I don't talk time about Nova Scotia, and I've handed off my hand from Nova Scotia. I'm not talking about it again. What else? I know NMCN altered the verification, but I'm saying that if you need verification, just drop it. Don't come to my DM, please. My DM is a mess. I may not see your messages. Just drop it in my chat box on Instagram to say, like when you go to any of my videos, just drop your comment there that you need verification. I'll send you the number, or maybe I'll put this number on my Instagram channel so that anybody that needs verification can go to. It's my plug for verification. So whatever it tells you is the fact. Whatever it tells you is the fact. That's what I will base on. Which provisional permits for where? I don't know the deadline. I have answered this question. Me, I don't usually ask for deadline, this kind of a thing. What I do is action. As we are finishing this life, I'm going to apply. That is me. So if that is what you should do too, what are we looking for deadlines for? Go and apply. This thing takes less than 30 minutes. Go and apply and let it be there, and then start praying and start reading for IELTS. Which document are you to notarize? Well, it depends, because when I was notarizing, I think it was my ID I notarized then, if I remember. But for all we know, you can send email to these people. You can call them. So if you have any question, email them. support@NNAS.ca. That is the email. Email them and ask for your question, or call them. It's toll-free numbers.
Just call. Call is immediate.
And yes,
But
yes,
ID, it's your ID you have to notarize, either your NIN or passport.
OET, IELTS General. I don't know why we like looking for trouble. That's why they told us not to bring BLS again. So I told you, IELTS General. Canada does not use OET. That's for UK. If you have OET, I am sorry, you can't use it now. IELTS General. Uzoma, thank you so much. IELTS General. Don't submit OET. Don't let them ban Nigerians. So they will do is to hear word. IELTS General. General. Okay. Is there school and work opportunity for in our home country or in Canada? Do we write the NCLEX? I don't understand.
You can come and write it in Canada.
You're going to be a beneficiary of BHS, so you're going to write it in Canada. You don't need to go back to Nigeria. Who wants to go
There's
back
no
to
even center in Nigeria, sir.
Exactly. So you are going to write it in. You are going to write it in. I think we're done with question work experience patient ratio. Where patient ratio varies, though, it varies. It depends on how many nurses come to work at that time. If all the nurses on your ship call in sick, you're going to take 10 patients. You're going to take 12. You're going to take 16. But if everybody show up to work, 4 to 5, sometimes 3, if you have a full ward. But if the last time I worked, I took 7 patients, and my eyes somewhere because they were all acute patients. And when we're talking about the fact that Canadian license, like Canadian rights from Nigeria, it's really because in Canada you have to monitor the lab, the patient lab. You have to, it's complete care. It's not like me, I don't have healthcare assistant at work, so I do everything, and then I have to check that this patient has not drank water. I need to blood and scan, or has not weed. I need to bladder scan. I have to follow up on results. I have to tell the doctor. I have to email. I have to call. I have to do phone consult with patients. So it is packed as a Canadian. In Nigeria, we have portals. You can even tell your CNO that somebody's on the call. Somebody wants to talk to her. In Canada, if you are a nurse assigned to the patient, you have to attend the consults. If they have any phone consults, you have to attend it. If they have any information, you have to be the one to get it. So it's a lot more, but you will get used to it. And when you get here, I have answered this duration of NCLEX now. Within 1 year, within 1 year of getting your license, or maybe getting to Canada, you have to pass your NCLEX at 2 sittings. Please rewatch this video if you have to. Thank you. I'm answering one question 10 times, and I don't think I really like that. Please. The email. What email are you talking about? Edwig. What email are you talking about? Can one move to city once done with contract in the rural area? Yes, if you want to move, but you also make sure you're done with your contract. If you want to move, yes. because you can do inter, I think it's inter AHS transfer or something. You can apply, like if another AHS have application in Edmonton or Calgary, you can apply and they will move you there. You are still going to be using your AHS normal email and passport because they are the same thing, but you're going to leave that site. But make sure you're done with your rural contract. Then you can leave. You can leave after your rural contract. No, that's not a problem. Salary will be dependent on what they're offering you, because what they offer graduate nurses is different from what they offer me. I am not a graduate nurse. I am a registered nurse, and I am a level 9 registered nurse. So what they offer me is different from what they offer you, because you're going to start at level 1, most likely, or level 2.
Money.
So yeah, so because they give a condition of previous experience, what I did was that I recognized my previous experience from Nigeria. I gave them a note to say that I have worked in this, how many hours. So they calculated together and I was qualified for level 9. So if you come in and you have previous experience, I don't know if it applies to you, but it applies to us because we applied directly.
It does.
You
it does.
I don't know if it does. If it
does,
does, so just putting your experience together and you get more money, basically. So everybody, I think we need to sign out by 1:30. We'll sign out in 5 more minutes because I need to get back to my life. Wisdom needs to get back to. She needs to sleep. So please like this before you leave. Do I have any last question I can answer under 5 minutes? Do you have any? I love rural area actually because my walk to my house is about 3 minutes right now. So I don't think I'll get a luxury in the city. I come home for break sometimes. Like I come to do my break at home. Sometimes I put my breaks together and I tell my preceptor, when I was under my preceptor, to give me 1 hour straight. So when I get my 1 hour straight, I sleep, I eat, sometimes feed my baby, shower for him if he's at home that day. So you can't do that in the city. You can't try it because before you drive back home, no, you can't try it in the city. Sometimes I don't take food to work. I'll just say, well, don't worry, I'll come back and eat. So rural area has its perks. You have to be a very brilliant nurse because you can meet your patients in the community and they start asking you questions. And then you have to be very nice. You have to be super nice because if you treat a patient today, tomorrow you can meet them in church. So if you're not nice to them, or maybe that day you were moody and then you exhibited on that patient, they will see you as a bad person. That's the truth because it's rural area and we are very small. So that's something we almost know. We are very small. If it's Edmonton, you can do that because I get away with it because you might not even meet that patient again in your lifetime. But rural area, everybody kind of know everybody somewhat. What can I do after I fill out the form and submitted? You will wait and pray and start reading for IELTS. That's what you will do. You will pray, wait, and read for IELTS. Transcript, your school transcript now, that's the transcript they need. Somebody's asking me what type of transcript. Your school transcript. For me, I finished from a private university, so I had my official transcript with me, student copy. Wisdom, how did you do your transcript area? Did you have a copy with you?
Yes, I have my transcript.
Your copy, right?
Yeah, my copy, and I have it scanned on my phone.
Say they don't have. I keep wondering why you don't have a student copy. You should have a student copy of a transcript, because some people keep saying they don't have, and I don't know. If how to apply, go to the link under my videos is there. Go to Instagram. If you have Instagram, go and search for channels. On that channel, search for Nosofela Consults. You will see the link there. Or this video. Check for my 2 last videos. The links are below it. The ones I put, the one I did the video for how to apply, the link is there. IELTS General. BSc is kind of a must because they want bachelors. But if you have RNRM, you can still gamble to apply. If you have only RM, I'm not saying don't apply, I'm saying it's a gamble. If you're applying, that means if somebody that has BSc is fasting for 7 days, you will fast for 21 days. That's what it means. Because they are looking for bachelors. Please, though, do we used to have 2 transcripts? The transcript I have is only 1, and it's for my Department of Nursing. So I don't understand what you mean by school.
Okay, sometimes some organization require that the school sends it directly to them. So sometimes that is where the delay happens.
I don't think it requires that.
Yes, your West. If you are doing West, you would require it. If you are doing NNS, you would require it.
But for the transcript, I sent my student copy and there was no problem.
To where?
So if you no. I mean my transcript to AHS.
Yes, you use your transcript to AHS.
You can use the one you have at hand. to send to AHS. It shouldn't be a
Yes.
problem. But if you think that you might be a problem, start asking your school for transcript now. That is how to be proactive. Once you apply, email your school, call your school. You are in Nigeria, go to the school. If it's in the east and you're in Lagos, book a bus, take night bus, go to the east and sit on their neck. Tell them you need your transcript. They'll get it to you. At least if you are there physically, you should be able to get it out yourself in a week. So you can hold it and just have it at hand. I have answered this question severally. Degree nurses preferably, but if you want to apply as RN, RM, Bogwe, you are going to do that on a gambling basis. Degree nurses are like first come, first serve for AHS right now. If you're applying as RN, RM, everything, that's a gamble basis. I'm not going to answer this question again if I see it. Please rewatch this video. If your school refuses to give out, well, then tell them to send to AHS now. Get them AHS address. This is not hard now. Get them AHS address and tell them to AHS.
I think somebody said something that she requested it to be sent to her husband's office or something so that she could have a copy for herself in case
I
of
see.
using it in the future. So you can request for it to be sent to your home address self, like you are the organization or anybody.
Just get the AHS address. The address is everywhere. If you go online, you get their official email or whatever. Put it there and let them send it if they want to. Or just put your own address, or just like you said, basically send it to your husband's address. I think that's wise. So because they will need your transcripts. That's the thing. So I don't know. Wait. Why would a school not want to give out the transcripts? Why? I came to a school, I paid my school fees, and you don't want to give me transcripts. Why? I find it funny. You don't want to give me transcripts. Why? If you have masters, apply. Apply. Minimum is BSc. Minimum is BSc. Or if you want to gamble, apply as RN. If you want to gamble, if you are okay to gamble. They employ IEN as level a graduate nurse. I'm going to employ you as a graduate nurse. You're not going to be employed as an RN because you've not passed NCLEX. Only people that have passed NCLEX, only people that well, I didn't do West, but I think Wisdom answered the question about West. So maybe you want to check the video again. I think she answered about West because I didn't do West. So well, if you know that you are not very sure, get the 2 transcripts ready. That's the only way to do it. So that anyone they ask for, you can even present the 2 to AHS. Get the 2 transcript ready. That's what I think you can do. They don't take MSc. Okay, how are you sure? Darlington. How are you sure they don't take MSc? You want to throw more light on that for us, please? How are you sure they don't take MSc? Darlington, how are you sure they don't take MSc?
Darlington.
You know him?
I know her.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, please. She said you don't. So I'm asking her, she's sure they don't take MSc, but she has not responded.
Why would they take MSc? They take MSc.
My friend works as she's a master's holder and she works as RN in Canada. So that's why I knew that they take MSc people. So somebody's asking you a question.
Yes, I do have my own copy of voice record.
Okay. They take MSc from Nigeria, ma. Okay, somebody said they take MSc from Nigeria. Some of my friends put theirs and
these are my people. Ogundare.
Yo, I want to see Wale. Well, okay, I know that some organization, but I don't think AHS does that because some organization do that because, for example, if your current manager doesn't even have a master's and they're coming with a master's, she might want to. So maybe to play on the safer side, just put on your BSc. After all, they're taking BSc people. Then when it's time to apply for,
I think the person just probably never had a successful interview.
Okay.
Put everything that you need, like everything that you have in your credentials.
I'm sorry, my people. I'm not going to talk about childcare today because if we say we want to talk about everything Canada, will not leave this live. We're only talking about AHS pilots. I'm going to try to be more regular on YouTube now. I want to organize a session for mothers. Hopefully, I see people that are interested. Because when I want to organize session, getting people to say yes, I will come is another factor. So if I don't get people to say I will be available, then I might not be. But I can talk about it myself. I can talk about childcare later to us, but not on this live, so that everybody can get back to their life. I don't know. Maybe you have to contact Wes. I don't know about this because this 2014 is a long time. So maybe you have to.
5 years. 5 years. West is for 5 years. After 5 years, it's not valid.
So Tony Oyeniro, it's no longer valid. Please do another West, man. AHS phone number you can reach online. I
Ah,
don't have it here. And I don't know why you need their phone number because they might not pick the call. Even me, when I call AHS, I have to input my employment ID for them to respond to my message. So if you have an employment ID, they may not respond to your message. So I don't think you need to call AHS, honestly. Uzoma, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please send me a DM when we are done, Uzoma. I'll check my DM because of you. Please send me a DM. So please, before we're rounding up, we are done. Hey, bounce up IELTS, I say 6.5, but aim to get 7 if you can, so that in case they have too many applications, they will not cut you off. Because if you aim to get the lowest mark, they are easy to cut off people with the lowest mark. Aim to get a 7. IELTS is doable, nonsense. Don't let us be running from that exam. Me, I did IELTS academic when I get to Canada and I passed once. I was even heavily pregnant. So honestly, IELTS is doable. Thank you so much, everybody. I think we'll be signing off now. Academic transcript and provisional transcript. I can't tell. When I did my own, I sent my copy of my transcript, and it was just one I sent. So this academic and professional, I don't kind of get it. So maybe you can get both ready. So what I would do in this case, that I'll get both ready, and then when the HS asks, I'll just put it for them. And I don't think HS will really be. They just want to see your. They might really not even be so keen.
it's just your grades. AHS wants your grades.
Yeah, so you can submit anyone actually. Thank you so much. You can submit anyone actually. You don't need to bother yourself about. I don't know about each band score. When you get to that level, AHS will email you, and you're going to have the band score spelled out for you. What matters to me right now is that you're applying. Apply, try to get at least a 7 in each band, because that will put you on a very good spot. Try to get a 7 in each band. Each band score will come in your email that AHS will send to you. I think I have it somewhere. I'll put it on my Instagram channel when I finish. I have it somewhere. I'll put it on my Instagram channel when I finish. Please like this video. Thank you. Because that's the only way you will throw it to other nurses that are trying to apply. Because after this live, I cannot guarantee that you will see me like this on this matter. You will see me again though, but not on AHS. Please. Because I won't take help my people again for them to come on live with me and all that. So please like the video before you leave. We have over 200 people in the studio. I expect about 200 likes. Let me go and check how many people have liked the video, so that we are leaving. Can one replay the video? Yes, the video is available to replay, please. The video is available to replay. You can replay the video. The video is available to replay. You can replay the video. You can replay it anytime. They're available to replay. You can replay it anytime. Only 138 likes. Hey, you people. Over 200 people in the studio. Hey, Nigerians, like it though. Go and start, please. Go and start. Everything you need is on this live. So thank you very much, Wisdom. Let me go. If I don't go, people will keep dropping questions.
Thank you very much, Masufela. Thank you for everything that you do for every one of us.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So bye. I can stay for some time. I don't know if anybody has anything. I can undo them. You can go. Thank you so much. So thank you, everybody. Do I have 1 or 2 questions I can answer before I leave? I have like 2 minutes more. Please like the video. Please like the video. Please like the video before you log out. Please like the video. It's going to help YouTube to show this video to more nurses. If you come in late, please watch. I promise you, you're going to get value for your time. You know what I do when I want to watch videos like this? I just clean my house, wash plates, and I play it. If I see anyone that interests me, I pause it, I take it down. That's what you can do. You don't have to stay there and be looking like this. You can be cleaning your house. You can even be feeding your baby and play it. So please, it's okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Sarah. Is this Sarah that came to my live? Is that Sarah? Thank you so much, Sarah, for coming. I really appreciate. I really appreciate. Thank you, Wisdom. Thank you, everybody. Please like the video before we leave. We're leaving the studio. I'll see us again soon. I want to try to be more frequent on YouTube because next time I might be talking about nurses' salary in Canada. I have the salary. I'm not just have time to do the video, but I have Kowiyat. I know you are at work. Thank you for coming. Kowiyat, are you able to join me on the live for 1 minute or two? Because I know you have applied and maybe somebody wants to ask questions. Is it possible to pass the interview and not get the job? Yes. It's possible to pass the interview and not get it. No. You may not get the job offer on time, but you get the job offer. You may not get it on time. Sometimes the sites are crowded and all that. You may not get it on time, but you will get the job offer. And only few people have told me that. A lot of people have gotten their job offer right away. So standard CV. I don't do CV, but I have contact of people that do. So you can send me a message on Instagram. Drop it in my chat, not in my DM, please. And then you can follow Abimpi on Instagram. I think she does standard CV. Her name is Abimpi on Instagram. No, it can't be any CEO. West, if you have, because they are looking for people that have BSc, it has to be West. If you are submitting with RNRMR, everything, ICAS. But because they are looking for BSc people, they are advising West. That's why I say, if you don't have a BSc, it might be difficult. If you apply, then it's a gamble. It is not like a guarantee. It's a gamble if you apply without a bachelor's. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate. Thank you so much, Tina. I appreciate. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Who has words? Why would the person want to reapply? Elizabeth Awo, why do you want to reapply if you have filled it before? If you have filled it rightly before, wait for response. You don't have to reapply, except there's something wrong. Don't be scared. What matters the most is selling yourself. Even if it's 6 months experience you have and you have a bachelor's, apply. Sell yourself right. It's that simple. All those free spaces, and during the interview, sell yourself right. That's it. Within that 6 months, you can claim as many aspects as possible within one place if you are really proactive. Because in one hospital, we have radiography, we have labs, we have oncology, we have hematology, we have gynae, we have L&D. So imagine you have taken time to always go to those places 2 times per week. Is that not experience? Don't be scared. Just sell yourself right, honestly. How much is a consultation? If you check my Instagram, you see how much my consultation is. Just check the link in my bio. All the currencies are there that you need. Naira is there. In fact, I want to increase my consultation fee. I've not had time to just increase it. I don't understand this question. Yes, visible for spouses. I don't get what you mean by visible for spouses. What do you mean by the job visible for spouses? Your spouse always gets something to do, if that's what you mean. Your spouse will always get something to do. Even if it's for them to start as care jobs, they will always get something to do. They may not start in their immediate employment cycle, but they will always get something to do. If you have West, you might still need NNAS, yes. But the NNAS, wait for AHS to email you to start NNAS, because West is for immigrations. So I don't know if they are using West for licensure. I don't think they are doing that. NNAS, yes. Wait for AHS to email you a link which is direct to you for NNAS. All right, everybody, thank you so much. Like the video before you leave. I need to leave now. I've spent close to 2 hours on this live. I need to go and eat. I've not eaten anything all day. Yeah, for school, well, there is, but the school may be full before you get here. But you find we have something we call day homes, so you can find day homes for your children. My children do not currently have a school, even as now. So I put them in a day home, so you can have a day home for them. Then when the school is open, so that means you have to be open to homeschooling your children. Rural area is a lot. When you're moving to the rural area, you have to be able to homeschool your children so that when there is space, you will now put the children in school. Okay, somebody said they use West for Canada. I know this for NNS. So okay, if you have West, that's why I keep saying that take this journey one step at a time. What you need to do now is to apply first. Whatever it is They will email you and you can always go from there. You cannot have all the information that you need for this thing. Never. Because even if I want to stay with you till now, till 5 p.m., people will still join and still come and ask me the same question. What I need us to do now is to apply. There is no NCLEX center in Nigeria. So you write NCLEX in Canada. There is no NCLEX center in Nigeria. Now we pick a man. Yes, now if you are creating an express entry pool profile, you need the highest degree. So if you have a master's, put it there. I need to go now. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much for coming to the live. Without you, we will not be here. Thank you so much. If you have questions, please don't come to my DM. My DM is crowded. I beg us. Just drop it in any of my videos. Drop your question there. And if it's something that I need to attend to immediately, I'll attend to. If you need to book a call, I'll let you know on the spot. Because if you come to my DM is a mess. Please. My DM is a mess. Well, your school can send your transcript but I don't want you to let your school send your transcript via email. If your school has to send your transcript via email, let them send it to you. Then you send it to AHS because they are already accustomed to your own email that you have been communicating with them. So if your school know that they want to do email, let them send that same transcript to you and you forward it to AHS. That's what I would advise because AHS may not recognize that email that they are sending it with. Or if they want to send it by themselves, then you probably should have a unique number. I think AHS give everybody file number. Make sure they attach that file number. But the best bet is that let your school send it to you and you send it to AHS because that way they're able to trace the email to you. Alrighty. Bye, everybody. Bye.